Yo, what's good, guys? Today we're going to be building a starter base and I'm going to show how I would expand upon it. If I was having a bad wipe and I needed more storage space, but I wasn't able to build a bigger base, and I don't just want to expand straight off the side of my base, I want to kind of go vertical with it instead of doing the stereotypical add more doors because you know that you might not always be in the best area. You might have upgraded your foundations to stone and you can't really build off of it, you know what I mean? So I would farm up around 2,000 or 3,000 stone before building this base. And then but you can always start off with wood if you want to. It's 3,000 wood or 3,000 stone, either way. So if you do decide to go the wood option and you're upgrading, you'd want to make sure to leave this wood, and if you're just upgrading straight to stone, just make sure you leave that wood right there. At this point, I would throw a couple small boxes down next to my TC, and I'll show you the build cost real quick of this starter base. And I would just throw some small boxes for now, throw my bag down in there randomly, and then adjust everything later. So we're going to come back in and we'll throw down some deployables. First off, after farming a little bit, you're going to want to have a workbench, which the workbench will go to the left of our research table, which is going to go right there. So we'll place the workbench as tight to the door as possible and then come off to the right over here, and you can fit the research table in there. And then if you hop up on the workbench, you can fit a large box beneath it. And later on, we will put a furnace to the right of the research table. So our door right here, I would recommend trying to get a garage door as fast as possible because this one is kind of like hard to jump through later on. So you're going to want a garage door just because it gives you that more, it gives you more of a vertical gap to get through. Next, we're going to add some storage space and furnace space. So the large box will go to the left of the TC, along with another one where we are standing. And then the furnaces will go to the right of the TC. And you just want to make sure you place them far enough forward that you can reach them, but it doesn't matter because you'll be able to reach them through the staircase we're going to place later on anyway. And if you placed your first box correctly, you should be able to fit another large box right in this area here. And like I said earlier, you're going to want to try to find a garage door as quick as possible because now that these boxes are here, it kind of makes this jump a little difficult. Although if you do have auto crouch enabled and you just sprint up and jump, your head will like knock down because auto crouch. If you're unaware of that, you can join my Discord, and I have a hashtag Rust help text chat with a bunch of commands that I use for Rust. So if you're a new player, which a lot of people that watch my videos are, you can just join my Discord, and I have a bunch of commands there, and you just put them in the F1 console while in game, and you can change the keybinds to whatever you want. But auto crouch is a true or false statement, so that one is pretty easy. You just input it and then you'll be able to make easy jumps like that. Your sleeping bags will go over here. You can place 3 of them, so this does make this a like decent starter base for a trio or a duo if you can just build it right away. But this is mostly focused towards solos that are having a hard time going beyond their starter base. And if you see it's a reoccurring pattern, then you just might want to like make this your go-to base design. And in the future, I will showcase some other expandable starter bases that are suited for solo players. So at this point, we're going to start breaking the wooden ceiling. Make sure you don't hit this log because as you see, it does like no damage. So you want to hit to the left or the right in the center, to the left or the right of the main log. You know what I mean? Just hit off to the side and it'll do a lot more damage. So at this point, I would recommend you have enough stone to finish the floor above us, which will be about, I think, like 3,000 more stone. Otherwise, you could upgrade this to wood right away if you have enough. Either way, it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? If you are going to be getting offline, I would just leave that wooden ceiling there. If you have enough to build this floor, I would emit the wooden ceiling. It depends on, like the circumstances. But this would be a way to expand from the stereotypical 2x1, or this could just be a raid base in general, but I see this as a good option for a solo having a difficult time with the wipe. This will be our shooting floor over here, which we will upgrade to metal later on, and the rest of this can just become stone. If you do decide to build this and you don't have enough materials, make sure you put a door at least a wooden door in front of the windows up above, so that anybody peeking in can't get in. And also you would want to put down some of the wooden window frames, at least if you don't have the metal ones or metal embrasures yet. You would want to at least put some of these things down in here to make sure there's no snoopy eyes coming in if they don't have any ladders or twig or anything. But if they're coming with that, they're probably going to get in, you know what I mean? Rust is rust. So we would upgrade this to sheet metal though, so that nobody can soft side their way in. You would want to get this done as quick as possible if you're online, just because people will attempt to soft side their way in there if they are desperate enough. Otherwise, I would do like a metal embrasure or this metal window with the little wooden flappy things, the shutters, so that you can open and close them if need be. If you're like in a long range fight, you can close that real quick. Over here, we're going to add some extra loot space, which was kind of the main point of this. We ran out of loot space. We need to expand. So this is where that extra loot space would be. You can fit 2 large boxes up here, along with 4 small boxes. And it's the reason I do it like this is so that it's easily accessible and it's like not sticking through the door or whatever. So if you do it like this, you'll be able to fit a ton of boxes up here. I would recommend putting a garage door here as soon as possible as well, because if they do go through your window and this door, then all they have to do is go through one more sheet to get to your TC. So you would want to make this as strong as possible by putting a garage door in every double door frame possible. The only single door you really need on this base is your airlock. So up here you can add some more boxes if you want, or you can put down some more furnaces. Over here, if you're really desperate, you can squeeze that furnace in there, and then this is that furnace I was talking about earlier. You just throw it down right there, and that's pretty much the base design at this point. We've got our shooting floor slash door camper, a little area that we can check for door campers by hopping on this box, and if you jump you can see down even further. So that's how you would check for door campers. And if you hear any ruckus going on outside, you can pre-plan the angle of your base so that it's pointed towards like a monument or something. In this case, we're pointing at dome. So you can check to see if anybody's on there. The cost of this base is really not that much. If you do upgrade anything else to sheet metal, I would do the TC square. And don't forget about the foundation. Although if they do blow through the second floor, they get to your TC anyway. But I don't think anyone's really going to blow through that second floor. Here's the build cost of the base. Like I said, it's really cheap. And it's quite strong, honestly, for a starter base. Which this could also be a raid base. This could be like a trio starter base. But I am kind of focusing on a solo expandable starter base with more loot and shooting floor. So yeah, I mean, you can use it how you like, but that's who I'm targeting with this. If you think you want more protection on the front of your base, you could just add another door right here. I mean, it depends on how you built your base, if you have enough space for it, but this would be an option if you feel like you need some more protection in the front. And if you do it like this, you could fit like a shotgun trap in there. That's pretty nasty. As you see from far away, you could just leave one of these doors open right here, and then right above that door, you could put a shotgun trap. And it will deal some nasty damage for anyone who tries to hop in the front right here. As you see, we've only got one airlock. So this trap right here, you would just angle it correctly, which I don't think I did in the video, but you would leave that inside door open, and anyone who tries to hop into door camp you would get blown to shreds by the shotgun trap, and they won't be able to see it from far away because of the door blocking it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about this base or any questions about Rust in general, I know there's a lot of new people that just got the game that watch my videos, so feel free to leave comments in the description below, or you can find my Discord link in the description and send me some DMs or at me in the general chat or whatever with your questions. Or if you have any base designs you want to show me, please send me some pictures or videos, not like a huge block of text. Maybe in the future we can do some sort of like thing where I get everybody together on a build server and we do like a top 5 subscriber base build or whatever you guys are interested in, because you guys are sending me tons and tons of really cool base designs and really cool like game breaking mechanics, or whatever you want to call it. I just want to thank everybody for everything you're showing me, and in the future I might showcase some of the things that you guys have been sending me on Discord. So if you're interested in anything like that, be sure to join my Discord. Let me know what you want to see in the future. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more to come in the future. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.